Hello and welcome to episode 139 of Things I Learned from Barry Harris. And today I thought we would discuss practicing minor six chords, just the harmony now, on a minor blues. We started doing this over at Open Studio and we really had fun with it, so I thought I'd share it. It's taken a C minor blues, which if you know the progression for a C minor blues, let's say the first four bars are C minor, and then some places have a quick 2-5 turnaround for C minor, D half diminished to G7, back to C minor, and then a quick C7 to take you to the 4 chord F minor, which is the 5th bar. So what we were saying was, let's take the whole minor blues and let's play minor sixes on everything. So how would we do that? So let's see. So the first part, instead of C, some books have a C minor 7. Barry liked that C minor 6 sound. So we have a C minor 6 for the first bar. Then a turnaround in C minor 6 would be D half diminished to G7. So as Barry people, we know a D minor 7 flat 5 is a minor 6 with the 6 in the bass, which means D minor 7 flat 5 really comes from F minor 6. So now we have C minor 6 going to F minor 6. And then instead of G7, sometimes what we play, if we want to play a minor 6, there's two kinds of minor 6s we could play, but I'm going to choose the one that's on the tritones minor. So instead of G7, we have G7's tritone, which is D flat 7. But then D flat 7 has a minor 6 on the 5th of it, which is A flat minor 6, which gives you this really pretty like flat 9 raised 5 sound if you compare it to G. It's really pretty, but that's the scale it comes from. So it's not just this one sound of a G7 with a flat 9 and a raised 5. It actually comes from a scale, and the scale is A flat minor 6. So now so far we have C minor 6, F minor 6 to A flat minor 6, then back to C minor 6. And then instead of C7, let's do that same thing again. Let's play the tritones minor. So C7's tritone is F sharp 7. F sharp 7, let's call it F sharp 7. F sharp 7's minor 6 on the 5th is this, well, let's say C sharp, or we call it D flat minor 6. So that's a half step above the C minor 6. So now watch this. Our first 4 bars of a minor blues, we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, C minor 6, then F minor 6, A flat minor 6, C minor 6, and then to D flat minor 6, going back to F minor 6, which is really pretty. That's just the first 4 bars. Now the next 4 bars is usually like F minor for 2 measures, then C minor for 2 measures. But a lot of times what people will play is F minor and then a quick G7 to take you back to C minor for 2 measures. So in that case, we'll play the F minor again, and instead of G7, we'll play that A flat minor 6 again, then back to C minor. So now that's the next 4 bars. The next 4 bars is going to be the 4 chord, F minor, and then F minor, A flat minor, back to C minor. Now, the last 4 bars are usually something like A flat 7 for a measure, G7 for a measure, C minor for a measure, then back to G7 for a measure, which takes you back to the beginning. So for the A flat 7, let's do the minor 6 on the 5th to A flat 7, which is E flat minor 6. And then the G7, let's do the A flat minor 6 again. C minor 6 is going to be the same. And then a quick A flat minor 6 to take us back to the beginning. So we basically have to learn in just this little minor blues. We got C minor 6. We have to learn F minor 6. We have to learn A flat minor 6. We have to learn D flat minor 6 because that replaces the C7. We have to learn E flat minor 6 because that replaces the A flat 7. And the one earlier, the A flat minor 6 replaces the G7. So if we were going to practice it, the way that I like to practice it and the way we were trying to do it is take any inversion of drop 2. So let's say we'll take the one where the 5th is the drop 2. There's our C minor 6. Now we want to find every one of those other 4 minor 6s closest. So for instance, there's C minor 6, there's F minor 6, A flat minor 6, C minor 6, up a half step to D flat minor 6, back to F minor 6, F minor 6 to A flat minor 6, back to C minor 6. Now we need E flat minor 6, then F minor 6 to A flat minor 6, back to C minor 6. Now I'll do to the next. Let's do it from the 3rd. C minor 6, F minor 6, A flat minor 6, C minor 6, move it up a half step, D flat minor 6, back to F minor 6, A flat minor 6, stay on C minor 6. Now we need E flat minor 6, and then F minor 6 to A flat minor 6. I'll do another one. Let's do it from here. C minor 6, F minor 6, A flat minor 6, C minor 6, D flat minor 6, back to F minor 6, back to C minor 6. Now we need E flat minor 6, F minor 6 to A flat minor 6, back to C minor 6. Now, one last one. So let's do C minor 6, F minor 6, A flat minor 6, back to C minor 6, back to D flat minor 6, now to F minor 6 again, F minor 6, A flat minor 6, C minor 6. Then we need E flat minor 6, and then F minor 6, A flat minor 6, back. Really pretty. Now, that's all the drop 2s, just, starting from the, we started from the 5th, we went to the 3rd, then we went to the 6th, then we went to the root. All those are really super pretty. But if you remember, the beautiful thing about Barry's harmonic system is that all of those chords belong to those particular scales. So for instance, the C minor 6 belongs to C minor 6 diminished scale, which means anything you know how to do in the C minor 6 diminished scale, you can put in that space. Same thing with F minor 6, that's the scale. Now, what do I mean by everything you can do with it? Well, we did drop 2s. You could do thirds. You can do triads. You can do, broken drop 2s. You could take all the floors of Thomas's elevator. You could do some contrary motion. See, that's just running through a couple of things using F minor 6 and A flat 6. So you see the brilliance of Barry's harmonic system, where now I'm just thinking I'm running this scale into this scale. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not thinking about, oh, this is making the G7. This has a sharp 9 or a flat 5 or a raised 5 or whatever. It doesn't even matter. Another thing that you should also keep in mind is part of knowing your scales of chords is you also have to know how to borrow. So borrowing, so there's C minor 6. I'm borrowing the D, or maybe I'll start off by borrowing 2 notes. And then maybe that was a drop 3. Really pretty. Drop 3s are beautiful too. So that's another thing you'd have to be able to do, drop 3s. But think about it. The entire minor blues playing just minor 6 diminished over the whole thing. You got 5 different ones. So thinking about reasons to practice minor sixes. In the open studio, Adam brings up all the time how we should practice in all 12 keys, which I completely agree with. Now, the rub is you have to have the discipline to do that. And a person like myself, I'm not particularly disciplined unless I have a reason to do it. Now, if you take a look at just saying, oh, well, I really want to learn how to play a minor blues, that's something important. Well, now it's forcing me to see 5 different scales of chords. C minor 6, F minor 6, A flat minor 6, D flat minor 6, E flat minor 6. That whole thing. It's really special, I'm telling you. And it's a nice thing for you to be able to do. Again, not that these are the only chords that you're going to play for that, but it is pretty interesting that you don't have to play any other kind of chord. So with that, enjoy practicing your minor 6 diminished in 5 keys so that you can play a minor blues. Until next time.